There's a lot more to a name than the short, sweet syllables that these puppies will learn to answer to for the rest of their lives. So how puppies are usually named really changes from year to year. We do often offer the opportunity to park employees who are retiring because it is a special way for them to continue to connect to the park.
Both of us are retiring at the end of December this year, and Jen asked us if we would like to take a parting effort at naming the new puppies.
What? Go get her. Go get her. Go chew on her for a while. And you.
Yeah.
And you. Oh, good.
First summer here was 1967, and then came back to stay here in '69, and I've been here mostly ever since, with a few years doing things in other places.
I guess kind of collectively we're going to have 75 years between the two of us. So it was quite fun to get together and start to think about puppies.
There are a few key things that we ask whoever names the puppies to keep in mind. We always ask that the names are short, usually no more than 2 syllables, and really easy to say, because this is how we're going to communicate with our dogs when they're working out on the trail with us. If their name is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, we're never going to get out in time to tell them to turn left or turn right on the trail. We always try to have the dogs' themes and names tie back to either Denali or Alaska in some way, so people get really creative in coming up with things that the first-time visitor may not be aware of.
Claire came up with a mining claim idea, and we zeroed in on Quigley Ridge and some claims that had been filed there in between 1910 and 1920.
The Little Annie claim produced the largest volume of ore that was shipped out from the Kantishna area up until 1938.
I was working the Savage Check Station at a GS4, and the miners would come through, and every day or every week one miner would come through and ask if I would like to have a smoke. I'd say, sure, I'd love a smoke. And he would reach into his pocket and bring out one of the hard-pack Marlboro cases of cigarettes. He'd pop the lid open and say, okay, hold out your hand. He would dump his take for the week in nuggets into my hand.
I think with Little Annie, she was so big we just named her Little Annie. She was the biggest puppy.
He couldn't be Polly or Annie, so he has to be lucky.
Fitting right in with the claim theme for these puppies is the name of their father, which was Silver. Silver is a pretty special Yukon Quest leader owned by Brent Sass. He's from the Wild and Free Kennel. After the puppies are given their names, then kennel staff will take the time to carve their names into their wooden name sign. The dog's name sign is on their house until the day that they retire, and then when their adoptive family comes to pick them up, they'll take the name sign off the dog's house and come on into the kennels building and hang the dog's name sign up here on our walls, where they join a long history of many, many generations of dogs that have gone before them. So it's a special way for us to recognize that these dogs are carrying on a legacy of being working sled dogs here in Denali.
People feel the history of the park through the dogs. It's the dogs that bring the history alive.